Many students will fail this question if they are faced with it during examination. It's a simultaneous equation where the equations are in logarithm. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy way to solve this question. In fact, you will solve it in no less time than you can ever imagine. At the end of this video, you should be able to solve any simultaneous equation involving logarithm. Before we get started into the solution to this work, please remember to like, share, and subscribe this YouTube channel. If you have any question, use the comment section. If there is a topic or a question you want me to solve, please use the comment section. Once again, welcome back to this simultaneous equation. Now, the first equation is log x plus log y is equals to 4. They are all in base 10. The second equation is log x plus 2 log y equals to 3. And they are also in base 10. So when you have a question like this, what do? You want to think about the different methods used in solving simultaneous equation. Which one can you remember? We have the substitution method. We have the elimination method. But you want to think which one will be easier for you to get an answer or solution to this question. I would recommend you use elimination method. The reason why is because of the logarithm involved in the question. So what do we do in using elimination method in solving simultaneous equation? It's very easy. We look at which of the unknown do we eliminate. It's either we're going to eliminate x or we eliminate y. To do that, you must ensure that the coefficients are the same. For example, if you look at equation 1, you notice that the coefficient here is 1 even if it is not written. The coefficient here is also 1 even if it is not written. If you look at equation 2, you also notice that the coefficient here is 1 even if it is not written. But the coefficient here is 2. So which means it can be easier for us to eliminate the unknown value of x so as to get a value for y and then subsequently get a value for x. Why am I eliminating this? Because they have the same coefficient. So using the elimination method, I'm going to draw my line. Okay, so that's the line, and I'm subtracting. So log 10x minus log 10x, it's 0. So it's gone. But let's look at this one. This is log 10y minus 2 log 10y. So the answer here will be minus log y to base 10 equal to 4 minus 3, it's 1. The next step is to divide both sides by the coefficient of log y in base 10. And the coefficient is minus 1. So if you do that, log 10 or log y to base 10 will be equal to minus 1. The next step, take away the logarithm. To take away the logarithm, the base will raise the power of whatever number that is there, which is minus 1. So it becomes y equals to 10 raised to power minus 1. That's the solution for y. This is the same thing as 1 divided 10, but I'm decided to leave my answer in this form. So I've gotten the value for y. The next step is to get the value for x. Now we substitute y equal to 10 raised to power minus 1 into any of the equation 1 or equation 2. So I decide to use equation 1. Now what's equation 1 again? This is log x to base 10 plus log y to base 10 equal to 4. I've gotten the value for y, so I'm going to replace y with 10 raised to the power minus 1. So I'm going to have log x to the base 10 plus log, in place of y now, I'll put 10 raised to the power minus 1 equal to 4. What's the next step? Now recall, this is log x to the base 10. Recall in logarithm, the power can be taken to the side. And because the power is minus 1, if I take it to the side, minus 1 times this plus, it will become minus 1. So it becomes minus log 10 in base 10 equal to 4. Now, you may have applied the laws of logarithm before now and know that log 10 to base 10 is equal to 1. So I'm going to replace log 10 to base 10 with 1. So it becomes log x to base 10 minus 1 equal to 4. And this is log equals to 4 plus 1. And that gives you log x to base 10 equal to 5. But we're looking for x. So what next do we do? Again, it's very easy to take away this log. The base will raise the number here to its power. And x is equals to 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, which is 100,000. So that's the solution to the work. We've gotten the value for y, which is 10 raised to the power minus 1, and we've gotten the value for x, which is 100,000. Now here's another question. Log y to base 10 plus log x to base 10, 3 log x to base 10 is equals to 2. Log y to base 10 plus 3 log x to base 10 equals to 2. Here you're to express y in terms of x. In other words, you're making y subject formula. Again, when you look at this question, you think it's a very difficult question, but it's not. Now, let's see the step we're going to take. Remember the laws of logarithm. You're also going to apply it when you solve questions like this. 3 will become the power x raised to the power 3 equals to 2. And remember, it's possible for us to do that, to take the power to the side to become the coefficient and take the coefficient to the power. Now remember, one of the laws of logarithm is that log m plus log n is equals to log mn. So addition is multiplication. So if this is true, then I'm going to have 1 log, open a bracket for y, addition is multiplication, x raised to the power 3, close your bracket, equal to 2. So what's the next step? Is to take away the logarithm. So how do you take the logarithm? Very easy. This is y times x raised to the power 3 is y x raised to the power 3 equal to this 10. The base will raise the power, the number here to its power. So which is 100. Recall the question says express y in terms of x. You know what to do. We'll divide both sides by the coefficient of y so that y becomes the subject formula. So that's all. This will consider this, and y is 100 divide x raised to the power 3. We have succeeded in expressing y in terms of x. We cannot solve this question because it is not, you don't have another question to make it a simultaneous equation like the previous one we have solved. If you have any question involving logarithm, I bet you can solve it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. If there is further question, use the comment section. Also, put any topic or any question there you want me to solve. And most especially, I want to get your feedback. Please use the comment section. Tell me how you feel about the videos. Tell me how you feel about the solution to the work. Now, we have just learned an easy way of solving simultaneous equations involving logarithm, and of course, expressing an unknown in the terms of another unknown. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.